Hello all, this video starts from chapter 29 of the Numbers. And in the 7th month, on the first day of the month, ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no survival. Is a day of blowing the trumpets unto you, and ye shall offer a burnt offering for a sweet savour unto the Lord. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, and 7 lambs of the first year without blemish. And their meat offering shall be of flour mingled with oil, 3 tenthstills for a bullock, and 2 tenthstills for a ram, and 1 tenthstill for 1 lamb, throughout the 7 lambs. And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, to make an atonement for you, beside the burnt offering of the month, and his meat offering, and the daily burnt offering, and his meat offering, and their drink offerings, according unto their manner, for a sweet savour, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord. And ye shall have on the 10th day of this 7th month an holy convocation, and ye shall afflict your souls. Ye shall not do any work therein, but ye shall offer a burnt offering unto the Lord for a sweet savour, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, and 7 lambs of the first year. They shall be unto you without blemish. And their meat offering shall be of flour mingled with oil, 3 tenthstills to a bullock, and 2 tenthstills to 1 ram, a several tenthstills for 1 lamb, throughout the 7 lambs. 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, beside the sin offering of atonement, and the continual burnt offering, and the meat offering of it, and their drink offerings. And on the 15th day of the 7th month ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no service work, and ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. And ye shall offer a burnt offering, a sacrifice made by fire, or a sweet savour unto the Lord, 13 young bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs for the first year. They shall be without blemish, and their meat offering shall be of flour mingled with oil, 3 tenthstills unto every bullock of the 13 bullocks, 2 tenthstills to each ram of the 2 rams, and the several tenthstills to each lamb of the 14 lambs, and 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. And on the 2nd day ye shall offer 12 young bullocks, 2 rams, 14 lambs of the first year without spot, and their meat offering and their drink offerings, for the bullocks, for the lambs, and for the lambs, shall be according to their number, after the manner. And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering, and the meat offering thereof, and their drink offerings. And on the 3rd day 11 bullocks, 2 rams, 14 lambs of the first year without blemish, and their meat offering and their drink offerings, for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs, shall be according to their number, after their manner. And 1 goat for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering, and his meat offering, and his drink offering. And on the 4th day 10 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish. Their meat offering and their drink offering, for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs, shall be according to their number, after their manner. And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. And on the 5th day 9 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without spot, and their meat offering and their drink offering, for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs, shall be according to their number, after the manner. And 1 goat for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering, and his meat offering, and his drink offering. And on the 6th day 8 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish, and their meat offering And the drink offerings for the blacks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number, after the manner. And one goat for a sin offering beside the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. And on the seventh day, 7 blocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish. And their meat offering and their drink offerings for the blocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number after the manner. And one goat for a sin offering beside the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. On the 8th day ye shall have a solemn assembly, ye shall do Sabbath work therein, but ye shall offer a burnt offering, a sacrifice made by fire, of a sweet savor unto the Lord. 1 block, 1 ram, 7 lambs of the first year without blemish. Their meat offering and their drink offering for the block, for the ram, and for the lambs shall be according to their number after the manner. And 1 goat for a sin offering beside a continual burnt offering, and his meat offering, and his drink offering. These things ye shall do unto the Lord in your feast, beside your bowls, and your freewill offering, and for your burnt offering, and for your meat offering, and for your drink offerings, and for your peace offerings. And Moses told the children of Israel according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. Chapter 30. And Moses spake unto the heads of the tribes concerning the children of Israel, saying, This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. If a man bow a vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word, he shall do according to all that proceeds out of his mouth. If a woman also vow a vow unto the Lord, and bind herself by a bond, being in her father's house in her youth, and her father hear her vow and her bond, wherein she hath bound her soul, and her father shall hold his peace at her, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she hath bound the soul shall stand. But if her father disallow her in the day that he heareth not any of her vows or of her bonds wherewith she hath bound the soul shall stand, and the Lord shall forgive her because her father disallowed her. And if she had adore an husband, when she vowed or uttered out oath out of her lips, where she bound her soul, and her husband heard it, and held his peace at her in the day that he heard it, then her vows shall stand, and the bonds wherewith she bound her soul shall stand. But if her husband disallowed her on the day that he heard it, then he shall make a vow which she vowed, and that which she uttered with her lips, wherewith she bound the soul, and none effect, and the Lord shall forgive her. But every vow of a widow and of her that is divorced, wherewith they have bound their souls, shall stand against her. And if she vowed in her husband's house, or bound the soul by a bond with an oath, and her husband heard it, and held his peace at her, and disallowed her not, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she bound the soul shall stand. But if her husband hath utterly made them void on the day he heard them, then whatsoever proceeded out of her lips concerning a vow or concerning the bond of her soul shall not stand. Husband hath made them void, and the Lord shall forgive her. Every vow and every binding oath to afflict the soul, her husband may establish it, or her husband may make it void. But if her husband altogether hold his peace at her from day to day, then he establish all her vows or all her bonds which are upon her. He confirms them, because he held his peace at her in the day that he heard them. But if he shall anyways make them void after that he hath heard them, then he shall bear her iniquity. These are the statutes which the Lord commanded Moses between a man and his wife, between the father and his daughter, being yet in her youth in her father's house. Thank you for listening. Good night.